Alright, so the last month has not gone to plan at all. Last night, everything kind of came to a head because I was so overwhelmed and my brain feels simultaneously like a bowling ball and also like complete mush. But after talking with a friend last night, processing through everything, I sat down to do a journaling session and I actually got a lot of clarity. And I found a format that I'm definitely going to do, maybe not every day, but every single conflict. The first thing I did was I brain dumped everything that I was angry about. The second thing that I did is I wrote down why I was frustrated about the actions I was going to have to take due to the actions of the people that I was angry at. So I let out all of my anger about the situation, about the people, and then I let out my frustration about what was going to come after it, about how I was going to have to adjust my schedule, how I was going to have to work more, all of these things. Once I let all of that out completely, I was able to take a step back and go, okay, I let out all of my negative stuff. Is there anything to be positive about here? I went into gratitude. Like, all right, this sucks and this sucks, but what is something that I can learn from this situation? What is something that would make this good or make it at least not completely terrible? I get really stuck in living in my negative emotions, and leaning into the energy of gratitude really helps pull me out and helps me to be a better mom, because that way I'm not angry and snapping all the time. After I let out my gratitude and then started to write out my plan, what was I going to do? So first was the anger about the situation. Second was the frustrations about the actions that the situation was causing. Then there was gratitude for the situation, not gratitude for the situation, but what gratitude can I find within it? What's a lesson that I can learn? And then it was, okay, so what now? So now I know what I'm mad at. I know what I'm frustrated at. I know the actions I'm going to have to take, but how am I going to execute this? And then I wrote out a plan. It made this massive, huge, overwhelming situation that I had been building up as this big behemoth in my mind for the last 2 weeks suddenly became manageable. All of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, that's it? That's all I have to do? I mean, it's not like it's gonna be easier, that there's not a lot to do, but it's literally half of what I initially thought that I was gonna have to do. This is seriously applicable to just about any situation. If you are dealing with a toxic co-parenting situation, if you are dealing with a parent that wants to continually share their opinion when you've made it abundantly clear you never asked for it, whatever situation this is, you can apply it. This particular situation was something that happened in my personal life that bled into my business life, which is why I felt so overwhelmed. Breaking it down in this way helped to get my head on right, and it also helped me to process through those quote-unquote negative feelings. It helped me to process through my anger and to have a safe place to write it down to go, man, I am overwhelmed and I am angry and these people suck and they disrespected me and this and this and this and this. I let it all out without any pressure of having to find the good in the situation. As a quick recap, number 1, let yourself be angry. Write down all of your anger. Write down all of your angry thoughts. Just barf up all of those thoughts and word vomit all over the page. 2, let yourself be frustrated about the actions you're gonna have to take. Let yourself say that it's stupid. Let yourself say that it's not fair. Let yourself say that your boss screwed you over, or that your mom is playing favorites, or maybe your kid isn't listening. Whatever that is, allow yourself to be frustrated. Just allow yourself to be frustrated. Number 3, lean into the energy of gratitude. I am not saying you have to be happy about the situation. Trust me, I am nowhere near happy about the situation, but I am finding things that I can be happy about within the situation. And finally, make your plan. Look through everything you wrote down and go, okay, what is it that I need to do? How am I going to execute it? How is this going to work? How can I put this in my calendar to begin to make shit happen? I know all of this is easier said than done, but this little framework for me has seriously helped more than I know. And I'm actually gonna do it again tonight for another problem that I'm dealing with. So I'd love to know down in the comments. Number 1, are you a journaler? Are you wanting to try journaling, but you haven't? Have you tried it before, but it didn't go well? Let me know in the comments. And second, are you gonna give this framework a try? I would absolutely love it if when you did, you come back and let me know, because I wanna celebrate you and I wanna talk about how we can make this better.